Hi, and welcome back to Focal Point AFR Talk. Brian Fisher is my name. Great to have you in the conversation. And again, this is the bluest of the Blue Mondays, according to this researcher over in England. Who was this guy? This is from a web analysis. This is the glummest day of the year. Let's see. This is from the Daily Mail online in England. Blue Monday was originally identified in 2005 by academic Cliff Arnall. He calculated the date using a variety of factors, including weather conditions, debt levels, failed New Year's resolutions, and the number of days that had elapsed since the end of the Christmas holidays. Over the past 3 years, researchers analyzed more than 2 million tweets posed by Britons in January looking for negative language and phrases indicating a drop in mood. They found that today there will be nearly 5 times the average number of tweets related to guilt as people abandon their promises to pursue a healthier lifestyle. And that reminds me, I gave up making New Year's resolutions a long time ago because they don't work. I mean, maybe they work for a tiny, tiny minority of people who have the kind of willpower to make them stick. But the vast majority of people can't make it work. And so it just becomes a source of this tremendous sense of guilt and failure. And you carry that, from the day you stop keeping your New Year's resolution, which might be January 1 for a lot of people, and then you just carry guilt for the other 364 days a year. So I'll tell you what I think is the only New Year's resolution that counts, and I'm dead serious about this. I'm not joking about this. I'm dead serious about this. The only New Year's resolution that we ought to be worried about is the resolution that God has made to us. Remember, this is found in Romans 8:28, where we're told that those whom God foreknew, these he predestined to what? To become conformed to the image of Christ. Now, that is a resolution. He's predestined this. You can't get any more fixed and firmer and more resolute than that. You want to talk about a New Year's resolution, something that's got something that's resolute and firm and fixed and something that's going to happen. That's it right there. God knew you before he ever came into your life, had a relationship with you before you were even aware of who he was, and he determined, he chose you, he picked you, and he didn't just pick you to receive salvation, he picked you and me to become conformed to the image of Christ. Now, that's a New Year's resolution I can get behind. The pressure's on God. My job is to trust him, believe in him, walk with him, and he will keep his word. So that's the only New Year's resolution I think that's worth beans. Now, anyway, so 5 times the average number of tweets related to guilt. The analysis also found complaints about the weather will be 6 times higher. It's also the most unfortunately, popular day of the year to start divorce proceedings, maybe because of family tensions over the course of the holidays. You got financial pressure, disagreements with in-laws and other stuff like that. So it can be time of family stress. New Year's is a time when many of us assess how life is going, and this can make people think twice about where they are at in life. So this is a mood of misery, according to the Daily Mail online. Over a third of commuters described their journey as being boring. Nearly a fifth said going back to work felt just like Groundhog Day. Now, the happiest days of the year, by the way, Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, as you might have guessed. New Year's Day was second on the list. Valentine's Day, third on the list. First sunny weekend of the year, typically around April 20 in the UK. And anyway, so that's going on there. So we want to lift your mood. And one place to begin with the lift in the mood is realize, hey, God has made a New Year's resolutions to you and me, and he's going to keep it. Now, you and I, we might not be able to make a New Year's resolution stick for a day, but if God says it, if God's committed to it, if he's determined to fulfill the promise and the word that he's made to us, then I am going to believe him for that. Now, Rob, if we can, let's shift gears just a little bit. I've talked